Hello, it's Rachel Papworth here from Green and Tidy, and I'm here to talk to you about another of those illogical thought processes that have us hold on to things that we might otherwise let go. And the one I want to talk to you about today is one that comes in a number of different flavours. So you might find yourself thinking, I might use this someday, or it might come in handy, or what if I need it someday? Or you might find yourself thinking, I might use this thing in a particular circumstance. So it might be a piece of clothing that you think, well, I might wear it on holiday, or I might wear it for messy jobs, or maybe I'll sleep in it. So either we're afraid that we'll end up regretting letting the thing go, we'll let it go and then wish we'd needed it, or we're maybe thinking that it's wasteful to let it go when there is a slight chance that we might use it. So what do you do in this situation? How do you make a decision when you come across an item that you haven't used for at least 12 months and realistically you're not likely to use it for at least another 12 months, maybe longer, maybe never, and you're still not sure if you can let it go? Well, it's a question of weighing the benefits against the risks. It's a risk-benefit decision. So we know the benefits of letting something go. It's more space in our house, it's saving money or making money, saving money on storage or making money if we can sell the item. It's peace of mind by letting go of a piece of our past. And there's an environmental benefit in getting things back into circulation so other people can use them and they don't have to buy new. So what are the risks? So the things to weigh up here are, how likely is it that I'm going to need to use the item in future or want to use the item in future? And how hard or expensive would it be to replace the item if I did need to replace it and I did want or need to use it in the future? And if you weigh those risks against those benefits and you still want to keep your item, keep it. It's absolutely fine. There's no right answer. And you can always review the decision again in the future, especially if you're using my decluttering schedule. So, as an example, I recently decluttered the area of my loft where I keep leftover DIY materials. And I free-cycled some sandpaper, which I was pleased to move on. And I also found a bag of grout which had gone rock hard, and so I took that up to the household recycling site. And I felt pretty pleased with myself. And then over the next few weeks, I found myself thinking, you know, I don't think I was rigorous there. I think I fell prey to this illogical way of thinking. And I went back up and had another look. And this time, I have to go to a list because it's quite long. This time I free-cycled on 4 part-used cans of interior wood varnish, 1 part-used tin of white satin wood paint, 1 part-used tin of white eggshell paint, 1 part-used spray can of primer, 1 part-used tin of primer, 1 part-used tin of metal primer, 2 part-used tins of white emulsion, 1 part-used tin of white undercoat, and 1 part-used tin of off-white undercoat. I'd held on to all that thinking that, you know, well, I might use it in the future. The truth is though, the chances of me using that in future are slim. I'm not planning any redecorating projects, and even if I did, I'd be likely to bring in a decorator rather than do it myself, and decorators like to use new materials rather than old stuff that might have gone off. So actually it's most unlikely that I'm ever going to use that stuff again. And if I did need to use it again, it's easily replaceable. I kept the tins of paint that match the colour of my walls, because that's harder to replace. But white emulsion, white undercoat, it's easily replaceable and not that expensive. So I free-cycled it all on. They've gone back into circulation, preventing somebody else from buying new, and also avoiding the situation that happened with the grout, where I keep them for so long that they deteriorate and they end up being thrown away. So that's the process. That's how to face up to that fear that you would make the wrong decision. Look at how likely you are to use the item in future, realistically. Look at how easy or expensive, how hard, how cheap it would be to replace the item in future, and weigh those two things up against each other. And if you still want to keep it, it's fine, don't beat yourself up for it. So I hope that's helped you make some decisions. Do visit my website for more tips at mygreenandtidylife.co.uk. Drop me an email to let me know how you're getting on, rachel@mygreenandtidylife.co.uk. I'm always glad to hear from you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.